everybody, it's Jules from Simple Body. I am so excited that kids today are paying attention to their skin, because I can tell you for a fact, when I was a kid, please, that was the last thing on my mind. I grew up on a farm. We were constantly, outside, running around. We were dirty. We had horses and cows and pigs, and who knows what ended up on my face. And at night, I did not wash my face. I did not use sunscreen. It was terrible. And now, as I'm in my 50s, my skin has paid the price. But today's kids are learning so much from the internet, from social media, from their friends, about how to care for their skin. And this is sort of both good and bad. There are some really great things about learning at a young age to take care of your skin. And I'm going to teach you today a good kids skincare routine that is safe and effective and healthy. There are some trends on a particular social media platform that we all know that are teaching kids, not great things to do for their skin. And today I'm going to break down, the good, the bad, and the ugly about a kid's skincare routine. So let me start by saying the earlier kids want to start by washing their face at night, the better. But it's super important that they don't use a cleanser with all sorts of active ingredients. Kids, under the age of, 10, certainly do not need an acne cleanser or, again, cleansers with vitamin C in them or any sort of, actives. They need a basic cleanser for sensitive skin. And my recommendation is our foaming face wash. It has chamomile floral water in it. It has vegetable glycerin, which is a humectant, so it's going to keep moisture in their skin. It's pH balanced, and it is very, very gentle. Also, it smells amazing. So every kid that I ever recommended this to will come back and say to me, "Oh, it smells so good." Yes, it does. It smells amazing. One of the things that they can do to kind of enhance their cleansing routine, again, because they watch us adults, do our little routine at night, they want their own routine, and I totally get it. So one of the things that would be safe and effective for them to use on their skin is one of these awesome silicone facial cleansing brushes. And silicone is great for the skin. It does not put micro tears in the skin like brushes, like those harsh bristles can tear the skin. So this is really great. You can put a couple pumps on it of the foaming face wash, and then all of a sudden they've elevated their cleansing routine. Now they feel like a grown-up. They've got this really cool brush. They've got this amazing smelling face wash. And all of a sudden they feel like, wow, I've got a really fancy skincare routine. The other option is there are some kids that experience acne or breakouts at sort of a younger age, or there are those kids that have more sensitive skin, which is like red skin, irritated skin, maybe dry patches on the cheeks. Some kids just have that sensitivity since birth. So then the option would be for them is to use a cleansing oil, which is crazy, crazy gentle on the skin. It's awesome. And if you get them some of the fancy bamboo or cotton pads, and they apply a few drops, and then now all of a sudden, their little cleansing routine is elevated because they've got these nice little fancy pads to use and a nice gentle cleansing oil that's not going to irritate their skin. I find a lot of kids that come to see me for a skincare consultation complain. Things sting their skin, things don't smell good, they get irritated after they've used the wash, their skin feels dry. I've heard the full gamut. So I'm telling you, these are the two things that kids can use. They won't feel any of that stuff. Their skin will feel cleansed without irritation. And again, if you want to elevate their cleansing routine, get them one of these awesome brushes. They will love it. The next thing they want to do is mist their face. And a lot of the toners out there can, again, be really harsh, too harsh for kids. When I say kids, it's like, you know, mostly like 16 and under. I'm talking more of like the teen, tween, like 9 to 13-year-olds that are looking to do a skincare routine, but aren't really at the age yet where they need those actives and things. We want to keep their microbiome or their skin barrier intact. And some of those ingredients, especially when you're younger, can disrupt that microbiome. And the microbiome is what protects our skin. So again, we're trying to select products that are super gentle to keep that microbiome intact. But this mist, it's called Brighten and Boost. It's a tonic, and it's designed for sensitive skin, but certainly the teen tweens can use this, and you simply just close your eyes and mist it on your face. You also have the option of applying it with a cotton pad, but sometimes, you know, they like to stand there and mist their face and, you know, again, feel like they're grown up, feel like, you know, hey, mom's misting her face, I want something to mist mine with. So avoid the toners because they're astringent, they're a little more harsh on the skin. Go with a tonic because it's going to be moisturizing, nourishing, and gentle on the skin. And the next step in a skincare routine would be the face cream. Again, you want something that's gentle, that doesn't have fragrance, that doesn't have scent, something that's just really neutral and good for their skin. So our daily face cream is fantastic for moisturizing the skin. They can use it morning and night, and it just feels really good. It doesn't have a greasy feel. So if they're pushing into the teen years and they're wearing, I don't know, a little bit of makeup. I never wore makeup at that age, but we're living in different times, and no judgment around that. You know, it's your kids. You want them to wear makeup? Let them wear makeup. Just make sure it's natural. But the face cream is super great as like a primer for that. And it's, again, it's fragrance free. It's for sensitive skin. It works amazing. And then I would say masks are like all the rage in skincare, right? Everybody wants to be doing masks, and your teen tween is not exempt from that. They want to do masks too. However, masks, really, the harsher masks can disrupt that microbiome that we talked about, which is not what you want. But I have done this kaolin clay masks with 8, 9, 10-year-olds routinely, and kaolin clay is very gentle. It has the texture of almost like confectionery sugar. It's a very gentle moisturizing mask, and it's really cool because it comes as dry powder, and so they get to mix their own mask, which I find they love. So you use about a half a teaspoon of this with about a teaspoon of water, and you can get them like a cute little bowl that they can keep to mix their mask in, and a nice little fan brush, you know, which makes them feel like they're doing something, right? They're mixing their own mask. And then they can just use the brush to apply it to their skin, and then allow it to dry, and then rinse. So that is a great choice of masks for a teen, tween, young adult mask. It's one of my favorites. I still do that mask once in a while because I just like how it feels on my skin. It's not the type of mask that is going to like dry and crack, and especially if you get that texture right. You don't want it like mud, but you don't want it like water. You got to have something right in the middle. But it feels great on the skin, and again, it makes them feel like I'm taking care of my skin. And I would recommend once a week, no more, because you can over exfoliate and you don't want to do that. And after they do their mask, they can go through their little skincare routine, and the final step should always be face cream. So do you have a son or daughter out there who is interested in taking care of their skin, and they're young and they're looking for a great routine that's going to keep their microbiome intact and keep their skin looking great? This is what I recommend, and I will put this kit together in the show notes for you with links to all of the products, so that if you've got a young son or daughter who's interested in caring for the skin, you'll have links to all of these products. If you have questions, I would love to help you. You can leave comments down below, you can send me an email, you can text me, you can call the store. My staff is amazing at helping people. Please reach out if you have questions. We would love to connect with you and love to help your son or daughter get a very simple kids skincare routine. Thanks so much for watching. I hope it gave you confidence to buy some really great products for your kids. And if you liked it, please help our small business. Give us a little thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more content, please subscribe to our channel. Thanks so much.